I'm back.
Bluntly.
Down on the ground.
One is you need to do everything local, even if you think globally. It means that you don't have to have a networked strategy.
Bluntly, and bluntly.
Growth be considered as a panacea concerning development.
Economic growth in the Congo is on the paper, but it's not the reality.
There's evidence, especially among students, people graduating. You can see.
It may be strong, but people who are dealing with this, this is the problem. Or white people are not.
Bluntly, oui, Vanessa Yombrania.
From time immemorial, nobody has eaten omelette without bringing eggs. That's why we must polish up economic strategies in order to skyrocket. Do you have any ideas about economic development and welfare? Join us in this program. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Keep in touch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the program. Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Everything is definitely under control in this program. Today's Bluntly is going to be mesmerizing as we're going to focus a particular emphasis on something absolutely vital, the national dialogue in the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's why I'm not alone today. Right in and right now, I would like to introduce my guests to you. The first one, Annie Modi. Hello, Annie Modi. How are you doing today? Annie Modi, you are a human rights activist in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes. Yeah, would you take a seat? Yeah, you're welcome. And Juma Kauzeni. Hello, Mr. Juma. Hello. Yeah, it's been a long while since we last met. Yes. This is the first, meeting in 2016.
Correct.
Yeah, you are a bluntly guest, even a permanent one. Why not?
Thanks.
Can say that. Yeah, you are advisor in the Ministry of you are analyst, not advisor. Yeah, we have an advisor over there. Thank you very much. And Jess Kassa. I think your name is well pronounced.
It is.
Yeah, thank you. Jess, you are a promoter of investment in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. We need investment in DRC in order to move the country forward. Yeah, would you take a seat?
Thank you very
yes, and we have Albert Dieka. Albert Dieka, a permanent guest of Bluntly. You are well known. People like your way of speaking. Yeah, you are an advisor. You are not. We have an advisor here in charge of the Ministry of Communication.
Yes,
thank you very much. Would you take a seat? Bluntly, and bluntly. Everything is under control. Everything is definitely under control in this program. For the third time, we're going to get the message across about the national dialogue for development. That's the precision I would like to give here, because we would like to invest more in the Democratic Republic of Congo. But this will be possible, I think, after the national dialogue, which is going to take place very shortly, even though we don't have the date. No? Don't forget that Blunt is the only Congolese broadcast where you can find joy, hope, and inspiration for a better future. Bluntly is presumably reaching the cruising speed. All is well, here in this program. What's going on about the national dialogue? Find out.
Un pays où la paix retrouvée se consolide chaque jour davantage.
Democratic Republic of Congo President Joseph Kabila made a long-anticipated public call on Saturday, November 28, 2015, for a national dialogue to prepare for elections next year, an idea regarded with suspicion by his opponents. A successful presidential election in 2016 would mark Congo's first ever peaceful transition of power after decades of autocratic rule and civil conflict since independence from Belgium in 1960. In an address to the nation, Kabila announced the creation of a preparatory committee, but did not specify who would serve on it, nor when the dialogue itself would begin. I have decided on this day to convoke an inclusive national political dialogue and the subsequent implementation of a preparatory committee to address all aspects linked to his organization, Kabila said in a pre-recorded speech. President Joseph Kabila's speech comes a week after his invitation to the United Nations to help recruit an international facilitator for a political dialogue. In his speech broadcast Saturday, Kabila laid out the reasons for holding this dialogue, all linked to upcoming elections. He mentioned his agreements over the voter list, the election timetable, and security around elections, all of which, he said, could undermine the process. He noted that previous national polls in 2006 and 2011 were marred by violence between political parties. He also said there are questions about the role the political class will play in promoting peaceful elections. Funding will also be a key topic, Kabila said. He said the Electoral Commission estimates the next cycle of elections will cost $1.2 billion, while the government envisages its costing only $500 million. From now on, Kabila said, can we not commit to thinking about cheaper ways of holding elections as they have in other countries?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I would like to start with the advisor, who is supposed to be knowledgeable about the topic, you know. But the national dialogue is both a topical question and a controversial issue. You know, people are a little bit divided between opponent, opponents and the ruling majority actors. How can you define, the national dialogue?
National dialogue today, particularly in Democratic Republic of Congo, is making part of our culture.
Yeah.
If you see since 1916, since independence days, Congolese have their culture. When there is something wrong, they use it to put together both those who are rulers and those who are supposed to be in oppositions. We have never succeeded to put a government which is strictly led by those in majority or those in opposition. We have always the mixture of the forces, of national forces. So national dialogue is this opportunity given to both rulers, those who are ruling and opponents, to see how things can go better.
Yes.
So this way, national dialogue can provide peace, national dialogue can provide investment, national dialogue can provide good conditions.
But what's the main reason for the upcoming
The
national
main
dialogue?
reason is that national dialogue solve the problem of hatred.
Yes.
Because you see, all these things must go as together.
Yeah. Solve our problems.
Yes.
Once and for all. That's great. Yeah. Analysts, political analysts or economic analysts?
Economic,
political,
yes,
all of them.
Yes. Social.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the best definition of the national dialogue? Even though, there is a focus on development in the Democratic Republic of Congo. If we don't have peace, development will become, a problem. That's why we must start by, talking to each other.
Right.
But for the upcoming one, what's going on exactly? Is there anything wrong and we need another round table. It's a round table,
Right.
What's the problem?
I'm not gonna go to give definitions.
Yes.
So there are plenty of definitions.
Yes.
About dialogue, and this one is a national dialogue.
Yes.
Dialogue is getting people together, to talk, to exchange different views.
Yes.
And in a situation where people got different opinions, different views, and you can't get to the point that you solve your differences.
Yes.
In the case of our country, I think we are in a situation that we need that. We need to get into a dialogue.
It's a must.
Why? I'm not saying, and everyone knows, that this is a lawless country. We do have a constitution. We do have laws.
Yes.
But if we get into a situation where there's the constitution or laws in the country can't solve that problem, and we've got to get another way of getting together to solve the problems. And as I said before, this year we are in a situation that the constitution, laws will not apply properly to solve the difficulties, the issues
Yeah,
we are
but
facing.
let me ask you this. As a matter of fact, we should organize elections, polls, by the end of 2016.
Right.
But as things are going, it seems like we're not going to organize elections this year. That's why we need a national dialogue, for 2017 or 18. I don't know exactly when are we going to organize polls.
Right, exactly.
Why didn't, the ruling majority, current ruler,
Right, I think it is a long way.
So there is a contention, if you can be...
There is a contention,
Yeah.
and I know there will still be contentions.
Yes.
For the contentions are everywhere,
Yeah.
but the most important thing
Yeah.
is if there is contention,
Yes.
how you deal with those. What do they want? They've got to come out with another plan,
Yeah.
another
I think-
alternative. We're not going to the
Yeah.
dialogue, but this is what we propose.
Let me start here. Congolese always like to go to the negotiating table. But there is another idea behind that. People like power. It's like a power, sharing power. People go there, they need power, they want to become ministers. There are some of them even think that we'll have a new parliament after the national dialogue. There are ideas,
Exactly.
Is it really a dialogue for the reconstruction of DRC? Or it will be a waste of time for you?
You should have started with the lady.
No, you
But
have the
anyways,
floor.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So there was a big problem
Yeah.
because the meaning of that national dialogue
Yeah.
is already a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yes, it is, because when I hear my fellow debater here saying that dialogue in the Congo is a culture, we have given our culture a meaning.
Yes.
It's called a constitution.
Yes. That's
So
our culture.
we need, yes, because
Yes.
we have adopted
Yes.
another culture.
Yes.
Because when we used to rule by dialogue,
Yes.
it's already overdone. It's past.
Yes.
So
And
now,
what is the past is the past.
yes, now there is democracy,
Yeah.
and that democracy means abiding by laws.
And respect rules.
And I heard our analyst said there is no way the laws will apply. So when the laws doesn't apply anymore,
Yeah.
then the country doesn't exist anymore.
And there is a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah.
And you also say that it seems like there won't be election. No, Mr. Nanga from
Yes.
the Independent Commission for Elections already said
It confirmed.
there won't be elections. There won't be presidential elections in this year.
Yes.
That is a fact.
Yes.
Because the body that is the body that needs to organize those elections
Yes.
already confessed it.
Yeah.
So that's
And
the part.
what's
where,
your
that's the
perspective
part-
about it?
Yes, that's the part where
There won't be election.
I am becoming a supporter of this dialogue.
Yeah.
Just because we need to avoid the country to go downhill.
Yeah.
Because I'm a promoter of investments.
Yes.
So we need to bring to this country investments that will develop the country.
Yes.
And we can only do that if we have peace.
Fair peace.
So now
Yeah.
it needs to be called 90 days before the current mandature finishes.
Yes.
So 90 days before
Yes.
the 26th of December, we should call upon elections.
Yes.
That will not happen.
Mm.
So there is a
Are
problem.
Congolese politicians short-sighted
Yeah.
as far as our future is concerned?
Yes, of course they are. They are. Because what I don't agree with the opposition in one thing
Yes.
is saying that the problem is only presidential elections,
Not others.
not others. That's where I do not agree with them.
Yeah.
All elections.
National dialogue first, to guarantee peace in the Democratic Republic of Congo. You are like a focus point of women.
Thank
Yeah.
you for inviting me first.
Yeah.
Personally, I think as a state we need to grow.
Yeah.
We cannot remain a fragile state forever.
Yeah.
And we cannot be ruled at the same method every time and make it become our culture.
All the methods, how are they?
No. What I mean is, yes, the dialogue brought a government that then took us to the referendum, and we have a constitution.
Yes.
That's a good thing to dialogue.
Yes.
But now, from dialogue, we've had a constitution. We have rules and regulations that we have to abide to. I think there is a willingness of politicians
Yeah.
to not respect rules and regulations that they have promoted and promulgated,
Yes.
voted for, and that the population said yes to.
Which politicians are we talking about? From
All
the
of
majority
them.
or the
All
opposition?
of them, because
them.
as it stands right now, there is just a small percentage of citizens of this country who are holding hostage
Yes.
over 70 million Congolese citizens. which is not right.
Yeah.
No, I stand as a human rights activist, and everybody has rights, whether in opposition or majority.
And right.
And it's not just right, and obligations goes along with.
Yes.
So, the same Independent Commission for Elections said they need 4 to 5 months, right, to review the electoral fichier and to if they have means
it's gonna take
to
time.
register new. They said 4 to 5 months.
Yeah.
So.